Good morning, everyone. It's Riftcal. We are playing some more Pokémon Reborn. Today we are heading into the Mirage Tower. This is a dungeon. Rock Smash. Oh. Well, okay then. This is a puzzle dungeon that we're going to be dealing with. This thing looks like it'll slide around the surface, but what to do with it, you just want to try stuff. And it mirrors whatever's over there, so you just have to get both sides to the circle. If it feels like I've done this for these puzzles already, it's because I got a few minutes into recording before realizing that it didn't record. So, we're doing the first few of them, but they're still neat puzzles. Okay, regardless of if I've been here or not, the architecture of this place is the same as the Citadel. That should mean this place was made by my ancestors. Okay, so this one, now we've got two different puzzles. We have one that needs to go up and one that needs to go down. So in order to do this, we need to take advantage of the fact that when we do this, actually, I'll push this down, sorry. Oops, nope, I was right the first time. Get that on the right row. Lock it in place, slide it back to the side. That was not quite what I was expecting to appear. I'm not sure why you weren't expecting stairs. Did we take a wrong turn? Okay, this one. The trick is being aware of what the different parts of it are. So, in this case, this kind of locks it in place here. So now we can push down and use that to go to the left. And now it is fully locked in place by getting it caught under the little ledge. This place is weird. It might have been made by my forebears, but why make it so confusing? It seems to get worse as it goes up, too. Did they make it like that on purpose? Okay. So this one, there's only one way we can push it for the first several moves. Because up until this point, there's nowhere else to push it except back where it came from. So at this point, we want to go get over that little hump there. We're going to push it down to get it back lined up. And at this point, these are on the same row and have the same goal. And there is a path that can be taken by both of them. So we're going to get this into the same position so we can push it right, down, down, right. Okay, where is it this time? What? Oh. Oh. There's like a side stairway that came off the stairway. That's weird. It's a Mirage Tower. I'm not sure what you're expecting. Wait, did we skip a floor entirely? Maybe. Okay. So this is new to me. Those first few I had done. So it looks like the big trick with this one is going to be we have to get it past... Like, once we get it into... Is my mouse working? Yes. Once we get it down into this corner, it's going to be really easy to manipulate because there's only a few ways it can go. So I think what we need to do is something like this. No. That's not gonna work. Okay. We don't want to push it one more down. Unless we can get it all the way around, I guess? Yeah, that doesn't... Well, no, we could do this. Because once we're here, I think we can just shove it all the way down. We've pretty much ransacked all of our bases by now. Lynn's been moving everything into Labradora. Before that, we were mostly stuck around the Devon building, the workstation, and the sanctum. Most of my childhood memories are around those places. Okay, so now it's all the way at the bottom. Now we can push it all the way to the right. That's a place that we can't get it out from. So that was actually a mistake. Cool. It's a good thing this isn't like a huge stairway that requires us to walk all the way up to reset it. It was a good thought. I was not thinking about the fact that there were corners it could get trapped in, though. So, are there any other corners like that? Yeah, both of these. If it gets into those spaces, it's going to be stuck. And this. So I guess with that in mind, I'm gonna do this and just literally... Oh, that put it back to the starting point. That's not what I was trying to do. Interesting. I mean... can do something like this. Now we can push this down too. I'm gonna push this to the side here. Actually, no. Well, no, because it's gonna have to go back over that way anyway. So there's not really a point. So if we push it up here. Okay, yeah. So we can push it down to. Right to. That's going to keep it inside this little spiral. And now... Forgot I can't push it up. Or I have to push it left before I push it up. That's actually a problem. What happens if I push it up here? Okay, that makes sense. Is this a loop where I can cut around? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, actually it might be. Gonna get it stuck again. Okay, so I think what we can do here then is there's another row over there, right? No, it's all the way against the wall. Never mind. I'm just gonna push it one more right to make it even. I mean, I guess, yeah, let's just do this. That gets it all the way to the corner. Actually, we probably didn't want to push it all the way to the corner, but... yeah, okay, just a second. All the way back over. It's not lined up right, so I want it to be here. I think that works. Does that work? Almost. It's gonna slide one too far. Oh no. It's so close. Okay, how can we do this? If we push this... yeah, that works. Okay, that was more luck than skill, but we got there. And it looks like this broke. And we're back. I'm getting dizzy from all of this. What do you mean we're back? This is new. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So this looks... okay, so ultimately we need to go 3 right. Oh, and it just gets stuck. Okay. So we need to do like an up. Oh, and they don't match up. Okay. Gotcha. These like are alternating. I think what we need to do... oh, we just need to get it staggered somehow. So what, we do something like that and then force it up one. Then we can do like a slide. That kind of worked. Get to the right row. Then when we slide it over, it's not going to move. Now we just need to get it to the right coordinates, left, right. Which we just need to get it. Okay, so currently they're lined up. So I need to get it caught on the left, right. Instead of the up down. Oops. Can we go above that? No. Okay, that's a problem. I need to push it. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, that'll still work. I think. So we need to get them out of sync horizontally. Which they are right now. So, oh, but I need to be able to shove it down. or up, I guess. So I guess let's push it all the way back down here. Push it up one, and now it won't move horizontally. Or, yeah, horizontally, but it'll move vertically. So we can desync them, as it were. So we need this one to be to left. Now we could just need to get this lined up. Okay, so we need it to be to south as well. There we go. I feel like that shouldn't even be physically possible. Well, it was. I figured it. Oh, you meant the sideways doorway. This is not at the Mirror Funhouse I never got to go to as a kid. But it could be. Love the way that those angled stairs work. Wait, what? We're back outside now? What was even the point? Did we make a wrong turn somewhere? Okay. So there's two things here. First of all, this is a special location. We need to go fishing. And that is a Fion. Which is another weird quasi-legendary Pokemon. I mean, it is technically a legendary Pokemon. The reason it says I say quasi is because it's a unevolved Pokemon that is technically legendary but doesn't evolve. It has an evolved form, but it never evolves. It's weird. In the original game, you could get the adult version, and then when you bred it, you could get the baby version, which is what this is. In the baby version, so basically you just needed to get the baby version to fill your Pokedex. That's really all it's for. In this one, you can also catch the baby version, and it literally does us no good. It is technically a legendary. It is not. We're not able to breed it. We're not able to evolve it, and it has really mediocre stats. Okay. So I think we just leave at this point, because this wasn't here before. Like all this mirrored surface. So this is not actually outside. Is it over? Looks like this might be the top. Okay. We are at the top of the tower. This is going to give us 3 items. Calm Mind. If you recall last time, while we were TM hunting, we found Bulk Up. I didn't really talk about these as I was getting them. Bulk Up raises both attack and defense. Very good for physical Pokemon that are mostly built around that. Calm Mind is the opposite. Raises special attack and special defense. These two are really good for setup Pokemon in the right situations. Normalium Z. Interesting move. So Z moves do scale based on the power of the original moves. This does mean that we can use Normalium Z with something like Hyper Beam to skip the cooldown on it and just do a really powerful attack. We're probably not really concerned about using it. Text on here is way too faded to read. All I can see is something about being chosen and distortion. I'm gonna go ahead and save just because I don't know how this works. A blade is sheathed in the platform. I remember now, my father took me here once when I was young. Told me a story about our family. A long time ago, Arceus created the world as we know it. He also had to retroactively create the method for his arrival on that world. It was the meteor which our family dedicated themselves to and the culture of protecting. There's another legendary Pokemon that appeared in Reborn 2, Giratina. It appeared here after the world's creation, and its very presence began to distort Arceus' holy ground. So that legendary Pokemon became the enemy of our ancestors. They fought, and they won, and supposedly Giratina left the region forever. Even today, there are many distortions in Reborn that could be said to be caused by Giratina's past influence. This tower isn't one of them. I remember my father telling me that our ancestors made this place to train themselves to withstand Giratina's distortions. After the Pokemon's defeat, it became a tradition to climb the tower, and a shrine at the top was that. Go ahead and take it, Rafe. Honedge. Who knows if something like that could even still be around by now. At least, this could be similar. Maybe a descendant like I am, but I'm not suited to this. I may have the Slayer's blood in me, but by now, even water must be thicker than it. Whether you end up turning that sword against Giratina or Arceus, I want you to take it. Come on, let's get out of here. Okay. So with that, we now have Honedge, which is a really interesting Pokemon. Aegislash. Oh, are we actually outside now? Like really outside? Yes. So Aegislash is the Sword and Shield Pokemon. It starts out with extremely high defensive stats, Ghost Steel, and when it uses an attacking move, its defense and attack swap as it goes from defensive stance to offensive stance. And then it can switch back using the King's Shield move. So it is both an extremely good attacker and an extremely good defender. You just have to be able to switch it back and forth at the appropriate times. Now we're going to go into the basement. We're also going to almost get our Pokemon killed in the process. And by almost, I mean they're all sitting at 1 hit point. We may as well just finish this out. This is an intervention. We can get you help. Anyways, it looks like this hole leads downwards. Do we really have to go down there? Yes. Now, the downside here is we don't have a good way to heal. Beyond just tossing potions around. So, I'm gonna heal enough that we can survive whatever comes our way. But we don't need to fully heal, because once we get into one fight, Taka will heal us. I don't like this place. Yeah, that's fair. It's pretty scary. We're literally under an ancient tower. I heard something, but I don't know where it was. Okay. So, there's just a bunch of random stuff down here. We will get one big reward. Maybe 2. But I'm not sure if there's anything to fight on the way. that answers that. Oh, also, we are not in... We're not in the desert. So Samo is full power again, because water isn't tamped down. This weird distortion has some serious End of Earthbound vibes. It's fine. We really don't need that much more at this point. We're just clearing it out for the sake of it. Like, yes, shards are useful, and are going to continue to be useful, but there's also easy ways to get them. Doing certain things at the circus just earns them ad infinitum, basically. And heart scales are always going to be useful. Those are the two big things at this point that I actually still want. The rest, I can take or leave as far as items there go. Oh, and money items. We need all the money items all the time. That's a Bennett. I'll take that. Let's go Aqua Jet on the Marowak. That's not good. So now the Bennett is stuck in Grudge and can't do anything else, so hopefully it doesn't die. Awesome. We got very lucky there. Oop. Not Ultra Potion, Ultra Ball. Bennett's a decent ghost type. I think we also have a Mega Stone for it. And I think it was on somebody's favorite Pokemon list that we haven't gotten to yet, so we'll give it a shot. Also, just in general, there are a lot of people who like ghost types, and we're gonna have 3 named Pokemon after this, I think, because like there's a lot of people who like ghosts. And we just got Honedge, Bennett, and I think we're gonna get one more here. If I find it. Echo! Yeah, both of those have better physical defense than special defense. So Chatot enhanced hyper voice is really strong. Hey, Dusclops is another ghost type we don't have yet. That's not the one I was even looking for, but we can also grab that one. I'm gonna Aqua Jet the Sand Slash because that way I have a little bit more control. Now, Dusclops is a little bit tankier than some other Pokemon, so it's a little bit more room. So it looks like the next thing is up here. Yeah. Okay. Hey, double Marowak. That's kind of cool. I have both of those. I like Marowak. I need to get Marowak back out at some point here. We just haven't had a really great opportunity for him. He's one that I was looking at my Pokemon list to potentially try and give another named Pokemon to somebody, and just like, oh yeah, I haven't really done as much with him as I would have liked. And unfortunately, a lot of his other Pokemon he likes are pretty common, so there were things other people had asked for as well. My father says whatever happens to Reborn City is its own fault. Okay. So I'm not seeing what I was looking for here. That doesn't mean it's not there, because it's a maze, but I digress. So I'm gonna do something a little weird here. We're actually going to Aqua Jet on the Dugtrio. I'm pretty sure Samo is weaker than, or not weaker, slower than Dugtrio. So to get in there before it uses Dig, we swap out Cavern Strength and Rock Slide? Yeah. And at this point, we're gonna go... We're almost out of repels again. I feel like I've been through all of this, but I may not have. There may be something that just looks familiar over here. Nope, this is what I was looking for. Poison Memory. Can we get out of here now? Nope, we got one more thing to do. Special encounter with Mimikyu. the 4th ghost type from this area, as well as poison memory, which lets us make Megatron into a poison type if we want. Would we like to give... not yet. Brave? What were you fighting just then? I don't think there was anything there, but you kept acting like there was. Okay, that's really cool. That's a cool little note. Okay. So now we can get out of here. Maybe. We can figure out how. So yeah. Hone Edge, Aegislash, Mimikyu, and then also Banette Dusclops, as well as a few more random, what was it? Another Z Crystal, another elemental memory. Some pretty solid items for one section here. Is this the right way? We can't get to the other place yet. And that means there's pretty much just one area left in the desert for us to go to. Which is Sugling Cave, which is the one that I'm annoyed that I left at the very beginning. But I should have just gone in instead of going in order of my notes. In retrospect, I would have just gone in. It should be somewhere along the eastern edge. That's all I know. And I should probably just go ahead and yeah, I think I'm just gonna... I'll finish this fight, and then we'll probably be cutting here so that we can... so I can look for it. And then next time we'll pick back up with Sugling Cave. And from there, we get to progress. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. Questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.